Hey guys, Matt Wilson here from the ropedye.com video blog, and today we're going to be talking about stinky jeans and how to make your stinky jeans like a little bit less stinky and whether this is actually a viable method of doing that or not. So first off, just like little backstory on this. So a couple of weeks ago now, last weekend, I took a road trip to Poland with a mate of mine. And so I think it was like 2.5 hours in a coach over to Dresden, and then another 2.5, 3 hours in a car over to Poland as well. And it was a pretty hot day. Most normal people would probably have just like gone into shorts. But whenever I'm traveling, and actually just whenever in general, I always like to wear my jeans, but especially when I'm traveling, because that's how the stories start. That's like how all the fades and stains and stink actually sets in. Anyway, so I was sat in this car for 2.5 hours. AC wasn't really working. I wasn't working at all. And yeah, I've got to say that my jeans got pretty stinky, or at least I think they've been pretty stinky for a while, but in this enclosed space, I really started noticing it. And yeah, it was coming to the time when I was going to have to do that first soak, first wash anyway. The jeans are starting to get like a little bit wear and tear here and there, and they're going to be in need of some repair pretty soon. And I'm definitely never going to send it off to a repair guy without washing them first. That's just, it's not fair. Like, I know there's some denim repair guys that do it because they know like this sort of jeans culture of not washing your jeans, and some guys are still really, really into that. But I just don't think it's fair on the guys. I mean, like, most commonly the crotch is being repaired, and that means your sweaty balls have been just like rubbing up against that for at least 6 months or even longer. That's not too nice to ask somebody to repair that. And I don't think, I mean, like, yeah, the tailors and the repair guys can probably tell me better on this, but do you really want to be wearing rubber gloves when you're using the sewing machine? It seems a bit, maybe not dangerous, but it seems a bit of a faff, and yeah, not being able to move it properly. Anyway, so to say that I'd always wash my jeans before sending them off to get repaired seems only fair. But I'm not quite there yet because of this stuff that I showed you earlier. Now, this is kind of embarrassing actually, and I should be ashamed of it. This has been lying around on my shelf for I think over a year now. I did do a story on the blog, so I'll put a link to that down in the description. I did do a story about this stuff on the blog, like a written one a year ago, and I did test out a little bit then. But I've not actually had a project pair of jeans that are really suitable for testing this stuff out, because all my jeans up to that point, they'd already gone sort of through that 6 months, and I was actually washing them pretty regularly, like once a month. So I wasn't really using this, or I didn't really have the need to use this. So I'm really curious about whether it's going to work and actually what it's going to do to my jeans, because it's kind of a unique take on this whole problem of getting the stank off your jeans. There's my preferred method, which is to hang them outside, and that's definitely what you should do. You should do that at least once a week, right from the beginning. It just airs them out, it makes them smell much nicer. It's just a good idea, just do that, just put them outside. If it's a colder day, that seems to be better, like over the winter months, it seems to freshen them up a lot more. But just whenever you can, just do it. There's like specific sprays and stuff for jeans, which I found just to be a strong smell that just covers up the stank, and you've got to use quite a lot of it if you want to sort of get away from that, and doesn't last all that long. Then there's the Febreze method as well, which I just absolutely hate. I hate the smell of Febreze anyway. I don't know if it does anything to lift the lift the stink away, or does it cover up? I really don't know. I just never do it. I mean, Febreze doesn't seem that popular anymore anyway. What else? There's the freezer method. I've spoken about that before. It's just stupid. Don't do it. It doesn't work and it's a bad idea. And yeah, then there's this, which is Denim Balm, which is, it's exactly that. It's like a wax for your jeans. So let me just read what they put here. So the original Denim Balm by Damn Good Soap. The special formula of Denim Balm is developed by the Damn Good Soap Company together with a team of denim experts with one goal: make your denim smell awesome and keep it smooth and protected without the need of ever washing it. Just take about a pea-sized scoop of the balm, heat it by rubbing between your hands, and when it looks almost like oil, gently massage it into your jeans. Repeat this process around once a month. Denim Balm is handmade using only natural ingredients because we care for your jeans almost as much as you do. So I came across this stuff at Amsterdam Denim Days last April. So yeah, it's been over a year since I've had this stuff. And the guy who runs the Damn Good Soap Company, a guy named Jasper, he was touting this, and he developed it with a jeans store in Utrecht, I believe. Utrecht? Am I saying that right? I don't know. Sorry, Dutch people, if I'm not. But anyway, he'd been developing it with them. And so he sort of pulls me across. He's like really, really like friendly guy and just like brilliant at telling a story and brilliant at like showing his products because they're really, really fucking good products. It's all sort of beard balm and sort of men's grooming stuff. So he pulls me across, he's like, hey, try this. And just like takes a scoop and just like puts it in my hand. And I've got my camera in one hand and I'm just like, okay. And he was like, for your jeans. And I was like, huh? It's like, yeah, just rub it into your jeans. It's like to refresh your jeans. I'm like, I don't want to put this on my jeans. This is going to stain them. And he's like, no, just try it. I was like, okay, fuck it. So yeah, camera down, rubbed it to my hands and I was just like looking at it going, okay, I guess this is gonna wash out. Yeah, the jeans have had their first wash anyway. They've had a lot of washes, yeah, whatever. And just start rubbing into my jeans. And what happened was actually kind of astonished about because it really just, the fabric kind of like absorbed it and there's a lovely smell and the fabric didn't change in the slightest at all. You think if you're putting oil onto a fabric, it's going to get much darker and it's going to stain exactly where that was. This really, really didn't happen. And yeah, Jasper had been doing this to his own jeans the entire day, like the entire day straight. And so he'd been demonstrating it to people. And yeah, by the end of the day, it was also quite warm as well in the hall. His jeans did look pretty laden with like a little bit greasy. But then we met up the next day and I was like, hey dude, and he was like, yeah, come and have a look at this, like, check out the jeans, like, the cotton or the jeans or whatever, I don't know, the fabric had just totally absorbed this and it looked like totally normal. It just felt the touch like a little bit softer and it still had this like residual nice smell to it. So yeah, I mean, I picked up a box of it and I've been meaning to try it or try it again ever since. And yeah, today's the day, so let's see how that goes. Now, I think the simplest thing that I can do is to actually just apply the wax to the jeans when they're on my body, and probably the body heat's going to help like absorb a little bit, I guess. Let's see. I'm a little bit nervous. First conclusion is that, well, the denim definitely smells a hell of a lot better. What does it smell of? I'm terrible with these kind of things. It smells great. It smells good. It smells really, really fresh. A little bit piney, I guess, maybe. It smells nice, trust me, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna like this a lot better than stinky jeans. And so your friends, family, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Yeah, the denim, as expected, it's got like a little bit of a waxy feeling to it. You know, I'm just gonna wear them around, I'm gonna wear them today, and I'm pretty sure that that waxy feeling is gonna disappear. I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to update you in a few hours, or maybe tomorrow, and probably in a few hours, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's been like 4 or 5 hours that I've actually been in the jeans after I waxed them, or denim balmed them. Initial impressions, right. First thing that I was really worried about was that this wax was going to make the denim much darker, and pretty much stain it, and that's not happened at all. The denim looks exactly the same as it did before. The hand, so that's like the feel of the denim, that has changed slightly. That actually, it doesn't feel waxy in the same way like waxed cotton would, but you can definitely feel there's something there. It just feels, it feels a little bit easier to the touch. It feels much more nourished, if that's the right way to put it, and certainly less dry than it did before, which is one thing I think they were going for, to sort of nourish the cotton yarns. And then there's the smell. So it's not overpowering. Like, I often find sort of if I use Febreze or some of the other products that are meant to like cover up the smell or like help with the smell, it was like just a punch in the face. It just smelled so strong, and that's how the sort of stink covered up. This is different. So if you've got like a stinky pair of jeans, you're not smelling them all the time. You just couldn't. Just every so often you get like a whiff of this like unwashed fabric, and you're just like, oh god, that's nasty. That's exactly what was happening in the car. Yeah, with this, instead of like that whiff of like nasty, smelly denim, you're just getting a whiff of what the denim balm smells like, which is like, it's fresh, it's clean, it smells really good, but it's not overpowering, and that's interesting. That's really good. I don't know how long this is going to last for. That's something I'll be testing over the next few days as well, because I don't want to sort of load up the denim each day with more and more wax. So I'll be interested to see that for sure. Yeah, but I mean, this is like a viable alternative if you're kind of like in a tricky in-between stage where you're not quite wanting to wash your jeans, you're still okay with the stink, but maybe your significant other or your classmates or your workmates are just like, dude, come on, this is just antisocial. This could be a good way to go. I think Jasper at the beginning said that like one of the reasons he wanted to develop this with the denim store in Utrecht is that they were getting complaints that raw denim, like people are into it, but they also didn't like the rough feeling. And I know, I get that, like a lot of people are like that, and that's kind of like a barrier for some folk. Putting this on might soften up the fabric just enough to make it feel like a little bit more familiar, a little bit easier to wear in. But that's something that I really can't answer, is how this is going to affect the fading process. Yeah, I mean, if the fabric's getting softer, that means you're not going to have such crispy sort of fade patterns sort of setting in, which to me that's nothing but a good thing, because these crispy fade patterns just end up in too much wear in that one place and the jeans are not going to last so long. Yeah, but actually the wax being on the individual indigo dyed cotton fibers, I don't know if this is going to make a difference to how the indigo wears off the top or not. Yeah, there's really no way to tell without like a long-term experiment. My guess would be, I mean, it's so little wax anyway. I maybe used, yeah, I mean, it said like a pea-sized piece. It was a little bit more than that because I felt like the fabric really sucked it up, absorbed it very fast. Yeah, my guess would be it makes absolutely no difference at all. It just makes your jeans a little bit softer and makes them smell a lot better. I'm really happy with the product actually. I'll probably end up using it again. I mean, I won't be using it each and every month, I guess, because after my jeans get their first wash, so it's after like 6 months. I think I've had them 8 months, but I guess I've had 6 months of proper wearing. After they get the first wash, they relatively regularly get a wash again, like once a month or something. That's just, I don't know why it is, but like the first wash just means that the denim's not so good at repelling all the dirt. It's definitely getting lighter as well, so it's maybe showing more of the dirt as well. Yeah, so in conclusion, Denim Balm, very, very interesting kind of development in this like little, very, very niche part of the business. As I said, Jasper, like that's not his main business. He does beard balms, he does all sorts of like skincare and stuff for men, and it's bloody good stuff. So I'm going to put a link down to his website and a specific link to the beard balm as well. Sorry, not the beard balm, the Denim Balm. And I would encourage you to go and check that out. If you're a hardcore denim head, definitely give it a go. It's not that pricey. And if nothing else, one of the biggest things I noticed is my hands are really, really soft now. So that's the important thing to say. It's all natural ingredients. Like there's nothing nasty inside it. So it's not going to do you any harm. I mean, I could possibly just use it as a moisturizer because yeah, hands are so soft. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in again. I always really, really appreciate it. I also appreciate it a lot if you can hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button as well to get notified every time we drop a video. Check us out over on ropedye.com. Really head over there. There's a lot of information on anything and everything to do with denim, to do with menswear, to do with leather goods. We've got some really, really interesting stuff up there that month. We've got some very interesting stuff up there this month. It's just been a good month for releases and stuff. So head over and check that out. For like daily inspiration, head over to our Instagram account, follow us there. Yeah, we're just posting everything about denim, style, looks, all of this kind of stuff. That's cool to check out. And what else? Nothing, that's everything. Yes, that's something else. Over the past few days, you've probably seen it, I've just been doing some quick like question and answer things that I can get like the videos out quite quickly. I'm going to continue that. There's a couple of really good questions in. Don't worry, in the next couple of days, I'm definitely going to answer those. Thank you again, guys, and I will see you in the next vlog.